Hello students, today we will do chapter 13, congruency of triangles. So, in geometry when two figures fit exactly on each other, we call them congruent figures, or we say that they are congruent. Suppose these figures, they are similar figures and they are fitted exactly on each other, so these figures are congruent figures. Two figures having exactly the same shape, size are said to be congruent. See, these two coins are in same shape and same size. So this type of figures are congruent figures. They fit over each other exactly when superposed. The symbol for congruency is this. See, this is the symbol of congruency. Equal to sign, and this is the symbol of congruency. Now see some more. Two line segments are congruent if they have the same length. See, both the lines have same length, so these line segments are congruent. Two angles are said to be congruent if they have the same measure. Both are of 45 degrees, so these angles are congruent. Two circles are congruent if they have the same radius. Both the circle having same radius, so they are congruent. Two squares are congruent if they have the same side length. See, ABCD and PQRS, they are having same length. So, both the squares are congruent. Two rectangles are congruent if they have same length and breadth. See, these two lengths are equal to this and these two are equal to this. So, these two triangles are congruent. Now, in this chapter, we will read about the condition of congruency of triangles. First of all, whenever three sides are given, we will read as SSS. First condition is SSS. See, there are two triangles, ABC and XYZ. See, AB is equal to XY, BC is equal to YZ, AC is equal to XZ. So, side, side, side. In these two triangles, side are equal. So, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XYZ, SSS. So, first condition is SSS. Student, one more thing. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. That means always AB side is equal to PQ, BC side is equal to QR, and AC side is equal to PR. Same, angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, and angle C is equal to angle R. If I will write ABC is in any way PRQ, that will not congruent. So in congruence condition, write the name of the triangle in a proper way. Whatever is given equal, write in this way. And whenever two triangles are congruent, suppose these two triangles are congruent, then the remaining things, suppose these three angles are left, all these three angles will also be equal by CPCT. This is again next term, CPCT. Now next condition. See, if three sides of a triangle are equal to the corresponding side of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. This is SSS. Now, second condition, again there are two triangles. This side is equal to this angle is equal to this, and this side is equal to this. Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. So, this second condition is SAS. Whenever two sides are equal and the included angle between the two sides, then it is SAS. Now third condition, ASA. ASA means angle, side, angle. It means two angles and the included side. See, 30, this 30. 40, this 42, 2. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PRQ, not PQR, because it is PRQ. Again, see this. This is ASA. But here angle side. It is angle equal side. Here included side, but here side is different. So in this figure it is ASA congruence condition, but in this angle side. So it is AAS, when two angles and the side opposite to one of them. So make the difference between ASA and AAS. Here side included between two angles, and here the side opposite to one of them. This is ASA and this is AAS. Next, and the last one, this is RHS. RHS means right angle hypotenuse side. Given the hypotenuse in one side of a right angle triangle. See, one side 4 centimeter, one side 4 centimeter equal. Hypotenuse equal. 90 degree, 90 degree. So right angle 90 degree, angle B is equal to angle Y. Hypotenuse AC is equal to XZ. AB is equal to ZY. So right angle hypotenuse side RHS. So these two triangles are congruent by RHS. Next condition, when the three angles of triangle are given. See, these three angles are given. 80 is equal to 80, 40, 40, 60, 60. But whenever the three angles are given, then the triangles are not congruent. Because there is no property of angle. AAA. There is no congruence condition. All the triangle of the same shape but not of the same size. Size are different. So we say that the triangles are not similar but not congruent. Because there is no property of angle. So again, first condition SSS, 3 side. Second SAS, side angle side. Third ASA, angle side angle. Again AAS, angle side. And next RHS. So with the help of these congruence condition, we will do the exercise. Now come to the exercise. Exercise 13. State whether or not the following pairs of triangle are congruent. If they are, give reason. Student, in this question only you have to check which triangle is congruent and by what condition. See, I am telling you some part. See, in this is 4 centimeter, this is 40 millimeter. Means you can say 4 centimeter divided by 10. This is 70 upon 10 is equal to 7 centimeter. This is 45, this is 45. So these two triangles are congruent? Yes, by side angle side. SAS. So yes, S by SAS. See in this is 60 degree, this is 60 degree. This is 8, this is 8. But this is 13 upon 2. This is 13 upon 2 centimeter. 2 6 are 12, 113 upon 2 centimeter. You can say 6.5 centimeter. And this is 65 centimeter. These two sides are not equal. So these two triangles are not congruent. So write no. One more. See, this is 6 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 130, 27. 6, 6. 130, 130. 27, 27. Because this side is not given. So, angle side. So, this is congruent by angle side, right? Yes. So, you can do this question in your book. Next, question 2. Show by comparing angles and side which of the triangles given here are congruent to each other. So, there are 3 triangles. So, you have to check it which are congruent. There are some triangles. See, in B part there are 4 triangles. See, check it. This triangle is congruent to which? 75, 45. Four. 60, 45, 4. 60, 45, 4. And 60, 45, 4. See here, 60, 45 along with the side, 60, 45 along with the side. So these two triangles, this is congruent to this triangle. You can see more parts. See 30, 93, 30, 93, 30, 93. This is 90, this is 60, so you can calculate this angle, 90 minus 60, 30. So 30, 93. So it means all these triangles are congruent. All are congruent. Now next question. In the following figure, state the condition you would use to show that triangle ABC and triangle CD are congruent. See, this is the figure. In this question, you have to show it. This is the figure. This side is equal to this side given. This side is equal to this. And these two angles are vertically. Student, whenever you have to show anything that the triangles are congruent, you have to write in this way. In triangle ABC and in triangle CDE. AC is equal to CE, AC is equal to CE, this is given. You have to write the reason in the bracket also. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2, vertically opposite angles. And BC is equal to CD, given. So, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDE by side, angle, side. See, side, angle, side. So, by SAS congruence condition, these two triangles are congruent. Next, question 5th. In the figure, TS parallel PQ. TS parallel PQ means these two angles are alternate, these two angles are alternate. And TS is equal to PQ. Prove that the triangle PQR and ST are congruent. See, in triangle PQR and in triangle STR. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. TS is equal to PQ, each of 5 centimeter. They are alternate. Again, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. They are alternate because lines are parallel. So, triangle PQR. Whenever you have to show any congruence condition, you will show 3 conditions. Triangle PQR is congruent to triangle STR by see angle, side, angle by ASA congruence condition. Next, question 6. Triangle PRQ is congruent to triangle LMN if PQ 6, PR 5, angle PC. This is the figure of this question. Angle P 50, find NL and L if LM is 5 and QR is MN. See, this QR side is equal to MN. Triangle PRQ is congruent to triangle LMN. And this is given. So, NL, see, you have to calculate NL. NL is equal to QP. QP or you can say PQ by CPCT. CPCT means this is the full form corresponding part of congruent triangles. When two triangles are congruent, the remaining side just like QR is equal to MN, PR is equal to NL, angle Q is equal to angle N. You can say from here, angle P is equal to angle L, angle R is equal to angle M, angle Q is equal to angle N, PR is equal to LM, RQ is equal to MN, and NL is equal to PQ. So, by CPCT, so the remaining parts, all corresponding part will be equal by CPCT. So, NL is equal to PQ by CPCT, that means NL is 6. Now, we have to calculate angle L. See, angle L is equal to angle P by CPCT. So, angle L is 50 degree. Next, in the diagram, student, question 1, question 2, you can do in book. Question 7, again you can do in book. In the diagram of the following figure, name the triangle which is congruent to triangle EPC. Keeping the latter in the right order, state the congruence condition also. See, ABC. You have to tell this triangle is congruent to which triangle. See, AC is equal to XC. So, AC is equals to XC. BC is equal to CY. And this angle is equal to this angle. So, AC. So, you will write ABC. So, AB should be equal to XY. So, ABC is congruent to triangle XY. See, you can check AB is equal to XY, BC is equal to YC, BC is equal to YC, right? AC is equal to XC, AC is equal to XC. So, this is side, angle, side. See, this side is equal to this is equal to this, and these two angles are equal by vertically opposite. So, by SAS. So, in this way, in the figure, you can tell the condition. So, you can do this question again in book. Question 7, 8. In each of the following figure, name the congruent triangles and state the congruence condition. Again, in this question, you have to check the triangles and tell the congruence condition. See, AB is equal to DE. So first write AB and BC is equal to DF. So it means you will write BC with DF and ED with AB. So write ABC, EDF. Write in the correct order. Now you can easily check AB, ED. See, write AB, ED, right. BC, DF. BC, DF, right? And AC, EF. AC, EF. So it means these two triangles are congruent by side, 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 by SSS. So do this question again in your book. Question 9. ABC and XYZ are equilateral triangle. AB is equal to XY. The condition under which triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XYZ. Student, in equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal. So it is equal to SSS. Now next question 10. In the given figure, what must be the value of X to prove that these two triangles are congruent by SS? Student, when these two triangles are congruent, so this angle should be equal to this angle. 2x plus 15 is equal to 5x minus 60 by CPCT. So 2x plus 15, 5x minus 60, 60 will go to this side and this, 75 3x, x is 75 upon 3, 25 degrees your answer. And the last question, angle A is equal to angle D is 90, triangle ABE is congruent to triangle by the congruence condition. See this is 90. And A is equal to ED given. These two angles are vertically opposite. So angle, side, angle. So it is ASA. ASA. So answer is ASA. So this exercise has completed. Complete your work. Okay students. Bye-bye.